Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. If you watched my video from last week, you know that I mentioned that I have been solely planning in this happy planner for the last month and a half. It has just been really perfect for the season of life that I'm in, coming back from recovery, just getting back into the groove of things. And I just wanted to show y'all really quick what it looks like, because the plot has thickened. I am now in something else. So I wanted to show y'all what this looks like before we go into what I'm using now, and my reason for it. So this is the Skinny Classic from Happy Planner, and it is in the theme is neutral noir. So it has the 2026 and 2027 year at a glance. Then you have a little graph page on the back, and then your dashboard start for July, and you have a quick little month at a glance. It is a Sunday start. I don't prefer a Sunday start, but I just ignore it. It does have your top 3 priorities, a space for any important dates, and then you have the holidays. And then it has the vertical monthly. I love a vertical monthly because I just like to see my month in different forms. So I love the vertical monthly. I went in here and just added everything that was going on for the month of July, because it does not have a month on 2-page spread. It just has this little overview. And then you go into your weekly. And like I said, this has just been my main planner. I have just been putting down my bills. I've been putting down the day specific stuff, anything that we did that I want to remember, so that I can remember, so that I can use this to reference and backfill my archive and my memory keeper. So yeah, I just been having fun with this, layering up the stickers. I love the way those look. But yeah, just having fun. Same here is August. Vertical monthly, fill that in. And this is this week. So let me show you what I have been using now. Like I said, it escalated quickly. And here's the thing, that Skinny Classic was perfect for what I needed it for. I just needed it to get back into the groove. I just needed to see a monthly. I just needed a little bit of a monthly overview. I just needed a space where I can write out my plans, nothing too crazy, right? And now that I'm getting back into the groove of everything, I am trying to get back to my weekly uploads on YouTube. I'm introducing Patreon next month. I feel like a lot more is going on, and I'm really trying to get in the habit of just like building structure. So I saw this. Listen, I'm having fun. I'm doing what I want when I want it, and that is the beauty of the hobby. So here is the Happy Planner Classic that I have upgraded to. It has your year at a glance, 2026, 2027. And then you have your vertical monthly that we love. I went ahead and filled in August, and I need to fill in September. So this is from July to December. And then you have January through June. And then you have your July's dashboard. So again, top priorities, important dates, taking notes, and then a space for the holiday at the bottom. This is a month on 2-page. Again, it's that Sunday start that I do not care for, but I don't mind it being in here because the weekly is a Monday start. So you just have your month on 2 pages. You have the holidays in here, and then you have a small grid section, like little sidebar area. And then it goes into your month on 2 pages. This is called the color block vertical, or like the color block weekly. I don't know, but I like it. I like it because I am going to be using a vertical weekly next year, and I haven't used a vertical layout in years. So I love this, especially for the listers, especially for the people that like a running to-do list or like to see their day kind of like morning, afternoon, night, because I do that sometimes too. I also like to kind of like write at the top what's important to me or any day specific stuff, and then just kind of do a running list at the bottom. So there's plenty of ways that you can use a vertical, which I love. A small grid for the sidebar, space for notes. The weekends are blank, but you do have that little graph bar at the bottom. So yeah, I am loving this. Let me show you the dashboard for August. And then let me show you the week that I am currently on, because I've been in here since last week. My first full week was the last week. So this is what it looks like. I have just been using the sticker album that but the sticker album for this theme of the book. And I have been using a 1/2-page insert that I purchased separately. Looks like this, that I have been loving because I knew that I was going to need some extra space, because this is my all-in-one, meaning that I have now moved my budgeting stuff in here too. So I do have my little spending tracker here because I like to keep track of what I'm spending for the week. And then in here is where I will budget my paycheck, pretty much straight up OG, pen to paper, budget the paycheck, close it up because I don't want to see the damage that has been done. And then I'll use this for anything I don't want to forget, anything I want to, my things to do, and my important stuff for the week. And then on the back, I'm using it as a running to-do list. Right now, this list is just stuff that I want to have at the front of my mind while I'm planning for next week and while I'm planning for next month. So yeah, like I said, I have been using, let me take this out, you can see the full week. My favorite pens that I've been loving in this book has just been my palette juice in 0.5 in black and palette juice in 0.5 in dark red. The dark red literally matches this kind of perfectly. So that is it. The stickers I'm using, they are just highlighting any bills that are due. They're highlighting anything that needs to jump out at me, that I need to see, day specific stuff. I am putting my money affirmation at the bottom. This is this week's, and these cards are from Nora's Cove. These are her money affirmations. I love these. I pick one each week. So that's that at the bottom. And then just like a little running to-do list for stuff for the week. Because I kind of want to keep the days, like day specific, I do have my running to-do list that kind of runs over. But for the most part, I knew I was going to need extra space. So this is where this is coming in at. And that is pretty much it. I know y'all like, what the hell? What is going on? But y'all, I don't know. I'm just having fun. And I just like the idea of playing around with a vertical weekly before I jump into a vertical weekly next year. And yeah, this is it. I'm just having fun. So I wanted to set up next week with y'all. Today is Thursday. Usually I'll set up my next week, like on a Saturday or a Sunday. But I was like, why not? Let's just set it up today, or at least just get the day specific stuff down, like the bills and any important dates down. So let's just do that. I'll probably turn on some music because I don't like to talk through when I am planning, and then I'll be back to kind of show you what, just talk through what I decided. But that is it. This is me in a happy planner classic. I know. I know.
Some of y'all gon' get washed, some of y'all just gon' pop shit, some of y'all just gon' talk, but none of y'all ain't really got shit, some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feeling you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'll be at peace if it weren't for you. Yeah, only want you to be for solid. If you fuck me, then fuck you, and that's the way I like it. And that's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30. Check. Can they fold that bitch? No, yo, come back. Check. Can I get that nigga? Don't hit me back. Check. Can I read that nigga? Don't questions asked. Check. They chatting, they chat. You slowed down everything, made me feel lonely. Parents that think, boy, I know it's just a hole. Can't feel good, it's sudden love, no one to hold me. Got me up, you give me hype. You my favorite coach, come press the line. Fucking stress off, that's my only vice. I take it off when you tell me if I'm feeling fine. I put it off, risk it all, like I'm rolling dice. Taking it all, it's my second life. That's me, that's out when I make a backseat. Cash out on the backseat, bitch. Oh, they know my body. Oh, they know that's me. This shit can't make it me. All I want for love is all that. Some of y'all gon' get washed. Some of y'all just gon' pop shit. Some of y'all just gon' talk, but none of y'all ain't really got shit. Some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feeling you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'd be at peace if it weren't for you. Yeah, only want you to be for solid. But if you fuck me, then fuck you, and that's the way I like it. everything been okay. They salute me so damn much every time I show up, nigga, her brown face. Everything no cut, I fuck y'all up, I don't really go trip out, babe. Know the Henry 7 Gus, why you waiting on us? Tell them I was on PCH. You fucking with niggas that's thinking they cuter than you. So you on your cycle, but he on this period too. The tables been turning so much, I was thinking it's fools. The tenderness of them was thinking them for some white goo. Talk like Kenny, like Moss, like Solana. I promise, more bars. There's a waltz, there's a crater, or a spaceship. Shut the fuck up, get lost. No favors, I'll wager whatever you worth. Something about a conservative regular girl that still can beat a bitch ass. Thorough as fuck, don't need your bitch ass. Psychic as fuck, can reach your bitch ass. So they
All right, y'all. So this is what it looks like after I kind of build in a little bit of stuff that I know for sure is happening next week. So a few bills and just like a little bit of tests. I added another one of those weekly spending stickers. I am going to wait to pull my money affirmation until Monday and write that in. So I'll fill that in. I pulled out my half page. This will just be, again, something that I use to budget in the inside. And then I have a few things that I know for sure that I want to get done. And that's just for the next video for next week. But that is it. So again, as stuff starts to happen, as more stuff starts to come in, I'll go ahead and fill it in. But that is what the week is looking like. I used the Glowing Goals sticker book as well as the Horizontal Lines sticker book for this spread. So that is that. Let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, so that is for next week. Again, this is this week. Where is my half page? And that's it. So that is what I'm currently using right now as my main planner. Thank you so much for watching. I will see y'all next week.